So we're here and it's time to talk about some sensitivity. Okay, so let's talk clarity on that. Anybody know what somatic regulation is? But I'm going to take it somewhere just for a moment. Working with people who are highly sensitive, usually those people are the ones who have spent years holding things together, like caregivers, of course, leaders, all the responsible ones, the strong ones. And what happened is when life finally slows down, the nervous system doesn't know how to slow with it. So the mind, subconscious, chooses what it knows best. Quiet, withdrawal, stillness, and mistakes that offer safety, which really makes sense, right? And that's not even the whole story, because my work is about helping people regain their flexibility. So even you can stay calm and connected, present without being overwhelmed when you're around people. When you're around people, you can be without absorbing everybody's mood. You're not broken, okay? You're just very good at surviving. We use simple things like your breath, your body awareness, grounding, nothing fancy, nothing forced. Just learning how to shift state of purposes instead of shutting down, carrying stress that was never yours to begin with, right? Never yours to begin with. This isn't about fixing anybody. It's about restoring choice, resilience, that inner steadiness that says, I'm okay right here. So, before we go any further, let's actually practice. Just one moment. Just take a slow breath in, right? Through your nose. And then let your exhale be long. Releasing your shoulders. Yeah, just like that. Now gently rest your eyes on one object near you. And don't even analyze it. Just notice its shape, its colors, and its stillness. Take one more long exhale. Feel your feet on the floor, right here, right now. Your body is safe, and that's clarity. That's calm clarity, and it's letting your system remember how to settle. And yes, even when people are a little extra, let's talk clarity about that, okay? Let's think it. Even when people are a little extra, you're right perfectly where you are. Because when you're sensitive like that, you can always feel other people's moods, because if you been in that profession for so long, what you have to remember is that in your own grounding way, so you won't get attached to the silent power we carry, the quietness. It's certain things that can cause you to have physical interruptions, and you won't know what it is. So I've addressed that, and it works really well. It works really well. You could do it at a stop sign. You could do it sitting alone. You could go into another room and just this whole time, that was my first breath inward. I was letting things out. And if you know certain things, when you see someone in their mood, and you know that's not your mood, but your mood is quiet and calm and collective, you know that energy that you just focused on, you analyze too much. And it could be a repetitive understanding in your subconscious. So when you know within yourself you're grounded, you're safe in your here and now, exactly where you are. And it doesn't matter what you're not feeding yourself that you prefer. It's just actually the richest way that you stay in regulating yourself. I broke it down from somatic regulation, just to put a little clarity to it, because I don't have to be so prim and proper and clinical. I appreciate, the things that I can give and give and give in moments like these of my own silent re-regulating myself. Okay, so let's talk clarity. Enjoy, and if you have to, rewind the video and see and try it for yourself. Try it for yourself when you don't need it, and then try it for yourself with intention. With intention. You're letting out what don't belong to you. And you're holding on to what's so powerful and not giving into something that is not truthful for your success of self. Okay, because it's not over. And I'm speaking to those caretakers that is still taking care of others. I'm speaking to those who are retired and no longer in that workforce that you constantly had to analyze objects and people in order to deliver. Okay? Well, now it's time for you to deliver your stillness, grounded, even when you're visited temporarily. These are the holidays, and Uncle Joe is going to come with his loudness, and you might get Aunt Sharon that comes and all she want to do is unload her complaints. You might have someone that's just overjoyed, and you're not really feeling that energy of so much joy. You just want to be who you are. Well, that breath work belongs all to you. And I just gave you a clinical understanding that is not taught. It's not just put out. Okay? So, no, I don't have no problem giving. Okay? And sometimes it is for love and peace and joy. Enjoy.